Hey, what's up? It's Alex with Ingage, and today let's build an interactive product features page.
Let's take a look at how we built the product features page. So first thing we did is we dropped in an image to use as a background, and you can always add an image as a background to your page. I just like using a regular image and then scaling it way up. The default page size is 1024 by 768. So as long as your width is over 1024, then you know that it's going to go off the edge of the page and give you a full bleed image. I always recommend never leaving like awkward spaces between the edge of your page and your image, or like a rectangle and the image. It just looks way cleaner if you scale those images all the way up so that they go right to the edges of your page. It's a much more simple look. Next thing we did is we dropped in some text here. Now we're using the vertical alignment tool just to make sure that it's centered vertically inside the available space there. We've got two styles. We're using a smaller, lighter version of our brand font. We're also setting it in an alternate blue color. I think it gives a really nice depth to the page and helps control where the viewer's attention goes, right? Bigger, higher contrast text is going to get read first before the second text, which kind of just acts as an accent. Of course, we've got our logo in the corner, which we position using the position and scale controls up here. And then after that, all we're doing is we're dropping in buttons by going to the new button. These are points of interest. You can choose any one. These will be rectangular buttons. These will be the invisible hotspots. For this sort of application, I love using point of interest. The media button is probably the one we use 90% of the time because it presents an image and you click it once and that lets you configure it. I really like the plus button, but you could also use the info button with the circle eye on it, or the magnifying glass. All those are really great options. Then you always want to make sure to change the button color to be something that is on brand. I'm going to go with this blue color, and then just double click to configure that button. And so here's what we put inside our buttons. We went on the internet and got some nice illustrations, and then colored them in using our brand colors. We've got one of our alternate blue backgrounds and a different alternate blue that we're using for the illustration itself. And then we're kind of mirroring the same typography style we use on the page in here, so that you definitely read breaks first, and then you've got the detail there in a much more subtle typeface. A little tip I always use is just right click on a button and duplicate it. That way you don't have to go back in and set up any of the attributes. And on this page, every single one of our buttons, we're using the same layout. But a lot of times, just depending on what your content is, you will need to vary the layout just so that, if you've got a video, use this layout so that the video can present itself full size.